Under this energy, we will try to answer questions that have never been asked. We will seek for hidden truths and mysteries that we don't even know if they exist. We will stumble in the dark, looking for a door that we cannot see, but somehow we feel, somehow we know it is there. It's like we are being compelled to seek for answers, pulled by an invisible calling, urging us to dig deeper, to go farther. Hello everybody, my name is Sidonia Amado and I'm an intuitive astrologer. So stick with me if you want to know what is expecting in the days to come. As we are on the verge of the end of the cycle of Mercury retrograde happening during this full moon in Gemini, this search that we feel compelled to do is not about something new, rather about something lost, something forgotten, something hidden, something from our past, and it is something that we feel that if we find it, it's an essential part of us becoming whole again, us again, great again. However, in order to unlock that door from our past and discover the mysteries that will make us whole again, we need a key. Yes, that is the symbol of Chiron. And doesn't it look like a key? Because Chiron is the key. Chiron is currently retrograde in Aries. And it's together with the North Node. So somehow it's about us healing the wounds from the past, so that we can move forward. It's about the North Node that represents the future, our future selves, our future evolution. But it's with Chiron that is about wounds that are so old that may go even to past lives. So there's a necessary need to go back, to move forward. There's a necessary need of us to finish our unfinished business, about us cleaning up our karmic loops, about us going back through the circular motion of our karmic paths, and about us completing those karmic loops and clearing the energy from them so that we can evolve and finally start moving forward. And Aries, the sign where Chiron and the North Node are at this moment, is the sign of the lamb. And the lamb has been tied through history with sacrifice as being the favorite animal in sacrificial rituals to be used. And because of this, this sign can be tied out to Jesus Christ, the ultimate sacrifice of humanity, and one that has marked our subconscious mind and our subconscious memories and behavior of humanity for centuries. So this sign can be considered to maybe be carrying even the wounds of Jesus Christ itself. And with Chiron there, many of us have been reliving and going through these wounds being awakened in us again. This feeling of being betrayed, of being sacrificed, this feeling of being powerless, and all the overcompensation that comes with it, that we can see manifested through this activation of this sign. The unwillingness to cooperate, the need to be always first, the need to be always right, the unwillingness to listen to others, the unwillingness to trust, to harmonize. And all of this is opposing Libra. Libra, that if you look the sign of Libra, it looks like a lock. Because Libra is what needs to be unlocked. The cooperation, the partnership, the harmony, the justice. We need this as humanity so that we can move together as a group. But this all is being opposed by the wounds of Chiron in Aries. So it's about us using the Chiron key, the Chiron power, the going back into our past, into those karmic loops, and us to heal the Jesus Christ wound in all of us, so that we are able to trust again, so that we are able to cooperate again, so that we can bring justice and harmony back in our lives. However, it is not that simple, because Chiron is also opposing Lilith in Libra. And Lilith, if you look at the symbol of Lilith, it is the moon that represents the feminine, the intuitive side of us, our emotions, but it's a moon on top of a cross. So it can be seen as a crucified woman or the crucified feminine. Lilith also represents all those who have been marginalized, all those who have been betrayed, all those who have been wronged, all those that have been rejected, excluded, all those who don't have and didn't have their needs met, all those who have been taken advantage of. Lilith represents all those feelings of betrayal and frustration in our subconscious human minds as a collective. And all of this is also opposing the healing of Chiron in Aries. So it is not possible to move forward without acknowledging that, without acknowledging the wounds of the feminine, without acknowledging and incorporating the needs of the ones who are excluded, marginalized, of the ones who have been silent, of the ones who have been taken advantage of, betrayed, wronged. It is not possible for us to unlock Libra, the cooperation, the harmony, the partnership, if we continue moving forward, trying to heal ourselves, but in the same time ignoring all those who have been wronged, all those who have lost their voices in all of this process of our Aryan wounds and our overcompensating for them. So there is a necessary need of acknowledging and incorporating these wounds, these frustrations, these needs of the feminine, so that we can use the Chiron key to unlock the door of Gemini. And this is about Gemini new moon in the end. And Gemini, if you look at Gemini, it looks like a door. It looks like a passage. But in order for us to cross this passage, we need the key, and we need the key to unlock the lock so that we can start again communicating, sharing, traveling, doing all those Gemini qualities that we so much love. Without all of this process, we are blocked. We are trying to move forward, but we are being pulled back. We are trying to feel clean, using new clothes where we didn't take a shower. And all of this is essential part for us to be able to evolve and incorporate and harmonize. We're going to have to do all this circular motion. So this is indeed a completion cycle. Mercury is the ultimate representation of the seeker, or the one who seeks the truth, and as well the messenger, the one who delivers the message, the one who brings the news. And because of this, Mercury can be tied to two archetypes in history. They are completely opposite according to the beliefs of people, but if we look deeper, we will see that they basically the same thing with different intentions. One is Jesus Christ, or the Son of God, the one who brings us the word from God. And the other one is Lucifer, the devil, the bringer of light, the one who tempts the people, the man, the humanity to seek for knowledge and to steal the knowledge of God. So if we look closely, these two archetypes are exactly the same, just they have different intentions. One is to illuminate, to enlighten, and other one is to illuminate and enlighten. So you see how different they are. Now let's look closely to the sign of Mercury. I never noticed before, but Mercury looks like a man with two little horns. Or if you complete that cycle, it could actually look like a crown of horns, the one that Jesus Christ wore when he was crucified, or the one that the angels have in depictions in their head. So the symbol of Mercury itself is speaking something to us. If we look closely at it, it has a symbolic message and meaning in it, hidden. The full moon in Gemini will be conjuncting Jupiter and opposing Mercury turning direct. Isn't that interesting? And Jupiter itself, it is considered a shamanic planet, the same as Sagittarius, a shamanic sign in its highest form of expression. If you look at the symbol of Jupiter, what does that look like to you? It looks like a horse head, doesn't it? And the horse, it is considered a sacred animal that represents the shamanic travel between worlds, and a helping entity and deity that helps the shaman in his travels. And shamanism and the shaman are also the messengers. They are also the seekers of the truth and the deliverers of the message. The only difference is that they do it in a very different way from Gemini type of energy and Mercury that are more about seeking the truth and seeking knowledge through methods, through observing details, through observing data. The shamanic way of receiving knowledge is about meditation, it's about openness, it's about connecting with your energy, it's about connecting with your intuition and be open to receiving the knowledge directly straight from the source, from the gods. So these two methods seek to do the same thing, to uncover knowledge and truth and bring the message. And this full moon is essentially about us understanding that there are more than one way to get to the knowledge, to get to the truth, to acquire knowledge and to share it. And us to be able to combine these two methods together in one, in a way that can be used, in a way that is useful, in a way that is helpful. And it's about us finding balance. So maybe you are this type of person that is to focus on data and not so much connected to your spiritual side. And maybe this full moon you will realize that you can actually incorporate a little bit more of meditation practice, of prayers, that can allow you to receive knowledge from directly from the source, directly from God. Or maybe you are that person that is very shamanic, very spiritual, and you meditate a lot and you receive all the knowledge and all the visions from the God, but yet you struggle with the difficulty of putting that knowledge in a language that is more technical or more data-like that people can understand. And maybe during this full moon you find a way to combine that. You find a way to bring the message that comes maybe in symbolic way, in visions, in language that people can understand. This is essentially, in the end, about us understanding that there is more than one way to seek and receive knowledge. There is more than one way to perceive and understand the world, to understand the truth. And there are hidden mysteries, hidden messages. They are in plain sight, hidden from us because of our limited perception of reality. And it's all about us expanding that perception to see what has always been there, hidden in plain sight, and releasing our prejudices when it comes to beliefs, when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to acquiring, sharing, communicating, and understanding there are more than one way to do it, and they are all valid. So guys, this is my message for this full moon. I hope you like it. I hope you can find something useful from this video for your life. I wish you a blessed, safe full moon filled with peace, love, and protection. May God bless you, my friends.